Ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event tonight is set for 3 5-minute rounds in the PFL bantamweight division. Introducing first, standing in the blue corner at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135.4 pounds, with a record of 12 wins, 3 losses, with 1 knockout and 8 submissions. Representing Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Militia, Rafael Nascimento. And his opponent, standing in the red corner at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135.6 pounds, with a record of 12 wins and 1 loss, with 10 knockouts and 1 submission. Representing Manchester, England, he is the 2024 PFL Era Bantamweight Champion, Lewis McGrillen.
Southpaw stands for McGriillen. Rafael do Nascimento.
See, now it's a game of testing and patience. The emotion's there. The tension between the two of them is there. Now it's about making right decisions, good decisions. Nascimento switches his stance, switches back. McGriillen keeps showing him that left hand. Lots of feints with the lead. Do Nascimento knows what to expect. That left hand is dangerous, but McGrillen's got so many different ways to deliver it. It's difficult to judge which one he's going to use. We saw him early on, Sean, against Sadasharov, tweak that left hand so it came up across the chin. Lots and lots of different ways to land that technique. But of course, Do Nascimento has got a lot of techniques that he's very good at.
There you saw McGriillen try to throw that looping left hand rather than one straight down the middle. And Do Nascimento just trying to get a read right now. Here's an Arkham advanced stat for Rafael Do Nascimento. 58% of his wins have come in the first round by submission. Don't be shocked if he tries to snatch that McGriillen neck at the first opportunity.
Do Nascimento snapped that high kick out there, got some confidence from it, pointed and nodded at McGriillen. Now he level changes. Lewis defends the first one. Trip takedown takes him down, jumps up to an ankle lock.
Rafael Do Nascimento trying to tangle up these legs.
Is he going to switch to a heel hook here? This is an awkward, long leg submission. You can see McGriillen looks uncomfortable, but he ain't going to attach a straight ankle lock.
That's what Rafael Do Nascimento's got right now. He's just going to try to torque this, maybe try to turn it into a heel hook, but that's risky. And you could see McGriillen pull his leg out if Do Nascimento tries to move too much.
This is pain over damage, but when it switches to a heel hook, like it may do in a moment, oh, his leg's out.
And that was the moment that Lewis McGrillen needed as Rafael Do Nascimento tried to slide back onto the heel hook. McGrillen recognized and just popped out.
That was super fast work from Do Nascimento, though. It shows how dangerous his game is.
And really beautiful on the first takedown. He knew the scramble was coming, so he let McGrillen get halfway up, and then he stepped across and tripped him back down to tie up those legs.
McGriillen fires the left leg. Longer range weapon. He's still trying to get in range for that left hand. He's thrown it a couple of times, but he knows he's not in range to land the danger shot. There's another takedown attempt. High leg, tries to hack the base foot. Do Nascimento runs into the fence. McGrillen's trying to build up.
Big
chaos.
punches. You saw Do Nascimento use that positioning as McGrillen was trying to get up. There's a right hand from Militia.
McGrillen's got to be happy with his scrambling there. Really solid work, keeping the fight moving. Do Nascimento must be wondering what he's going to have to do to keep his hands on this guy. Especially first round when they're as dry as they are. This is the easiest time to keep a hold of someone. McGrillen's looking for that left hand. He's seeking it now. Now he's up against the fence. This is where he does his work.
Scooping right hand just misses for Do Nascimento, and he will throw that spinning stuff.
Yeah, those flying knees and spinning elbows, something his opponent's always got to watch out for, but often gets him into his submissions game. McGrillen stalking. Trying to squeeze him up against the fence, tries for the left hand. Now he's defending the takedown again. Nascimento's on a single. McGriillen scrambling, that leg is twisted high, right up next to his face.
He's got the instep of Lewis McGrillen's foot up against McGrillen's own forehead. And once again, Rafael Nascimento going for a calf slicer now.
Slicer.
He's got it tight. He's got the figure four on the legs almost.
He's going to be in position to take punches, though. If this is not causing McGriillen enough pain, McGrillen's going to start hitting him. Now, it is his right hand, it's his less powerful one, but the head's exposed. McGrillen's trying to fire his leg back, and he does it.
And now he takes the back. Lewis McGrillen counter-grappling after Nascimento. Wow, good work here by Rafael Nascimento.
That could have been a tactical decision mistake there from McGriillen, trying to engage in the grappling, because now Nascimento's in top position, landing elbows. McGrillen's got to build himself up. Nascimento's got to slow him down and keep his weights on him.
Good work to get back to the feet for Lewis McGrillen. Another spinning attempt here for Militia. And again, he tries to attack the leg. Stop! A crazy round one. We'll be back for number two. Dan Hardy and Lewis McGrillen in these gold trunks. Rafael Nascimento in the black. Round number two after a wild first frame, Dan.
Wild first frame. I will say one thing, though. Nascimento looks like he's slowed a little bit, whereas McGrillen's still got buzz. Nascimento trying to get himself moving here. Got to keep his chin down against the fence.
The first left hand didn't land there for Lewis McGrillen. And of course, Rafael Nascimento at the disadvantage of taking this fight on short notice. It was supposed to be Sergio Pettis. This fight came together less than 10 days ago.
Nascimento might be trying to draw McGrillen in here. If Lewis throws that left hand too hard, he might find himself defending a takedown. But Nascimento looks a little bit flat on his feet. Oh, good spinning elbow. McGrillen's on the rise. You can feel his energy coming up.
I think Nascimento's still trying to recover, trying to get a little bit of rest here in the early part of round number two. Having some problems with the cup as well. McGrillen on the hunt.
And we've seen McGrillen work really well to the body that starts to bring the hands down of his opponent. That might be the smart thing to do, especially if Nascimento gave a lot in those submission attempts. He definitely looks like he's slowed down. Picks up a single leg. Can he finish this? McGrillen's driving his way back, but he gets taken down. This is a good position for Nascimento. Jumps to the back.
Jumps onto the back of Lewis McGrillen. Has to be careful not to get too high. Trying to crank on this neck here. And he's got the body lock.
Yeah, he pulled that body lock into position. McGrillen's trying to push on the elbow. Trying to defend his neck. Great sub-defense so far. McGrillen's trying to keep his chin down. He's taking some elbows to the shoulder. And again. McGrillen defending his neck. He's got to work that body. Oh, he's got it!
It's a tight squeeze on the neck. And the tap! Rafael Nascimento! Submission in the second round!
Wow! Let's see these two guys coming together here. I love it. Big respect for both of these guys.
What a performance on short notice by Rafael Nascimento. He took it personally this week there.
Watch how he drives his hips in. Look, he fixes the leg triangle there, but he starts to drive his hips into the back of McGriillen. That's what really starts to create the pressure. You see McGriillen starts to lean backwards. He's trying to turn into him, but at this point here, a couple of elbows to the top of the shoulder almost distracts McGriillen. The arm's going to slide under the neck in a moment, and what you're going to see is he's going to bridge backwards. He's going to pull McGriillen down. Beautiful work, hips driving, really solid performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 7 seconds into the second round, your winner by rear naked choke, Militia Rafael Nascimento.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.